Sister Wives Meri Brown gives rare update on child Leon as they've made a decision to not be super public, and Meri Brown says she doesn't miss Flagstaff at all, never made friends there. Also Meri Brown gives update on her relationship with her only child Leon, reveals why she doesn't discuss Leon publicly. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S gossip channel. Meri tells people exclusively how her only child with now ex-husband is doing. Meri Brown is sharing a rare update on her child, Leon Brown. They, by their choice, have made a decision to not be super public. Meri, 53, tells people exclusively. So I don't talk about them so much. The businesswoman notes of Leon, 29, that, whatever they want to put on social media is what people get to know about them. We talk often, Meri adds. They're doing well. Leon is Meri's only child with now ex-husband Kody Brown. In June 2022, they came out as transgender, and Meri shared a supportive message at the time, saying, "You are my sunshine." Leon posts on social media from time to time. They have also been in a long-term relationship with partner Audrey Chris. The couple got engaged in January 2019 and reportedly wed in October 2022. Fans have noticed Leon's absence from Sister Wives, especially as ongoing strife amongst the Brown family unfolds on the screen. A lot of the drama has positioned Kody, 55, and his remaining wife Robyn Brown as the ones at fault for much of the issues afoot, to which Meri notes that, "There's a lot there to unpack. There's a lot to dissect there, and I think that it's very fair for everybody that they have their own feelings and perspectives about it, and they're real for them," Meri explains. "They're real for Kody and Robyn, and they're real for the kids. You know what I mean. And they're very different for each." Comparing the drama to Wicked, the famed 1995 story-turned-Broadway musical, which has since become a major film starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, Meri says, "When you look at The Wizard of Oz, you see one perspective, and then you watch Wicked and it's a completely different perspective. You're not in that place. You're not in that person's head, so you don't know what it is that they're thinking or doing," she continues. And so, I really think that's what it is. With so many relationships and conversations within our family, they're just looking at it from their own perspective. And you can't see the other side of it. It just wasn't for me. I moved there because the family did, she tells people. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is opening up about her recent big move from Flagstaff, Aries, to Paedon, Utah. During the Sunday, November 17 episode of Sister Wives, Meri, 53, was preparing to make a move from Flagstaff to Paedon, where her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, is located. People caught up with her during an exclusive interview to ask about her big move, where she made some surprising comments about Flagstaff. "Nope, not at all," Brown bluntly tells people when asked if she missed the city. "Flagstaff it's beautiful. We all know I love the trees. Watch any season and you'll know Meri loves the trees. And it's beautiful. It really is." She adds, "I lived there for 3 or 4 years and I never made any friends there." Throughout the exclusive interview, Meri weighed in on several topics, including her dating life following the official end of her 32-year polyamorous marriage with Kody Brown and whether she'd change her surname. But when the Sister Wives alum was asked to elaborate further on why she didn't make any friends during her time living in Flagstaff, she explained why the city never really felt like home. "It just wasn't for me. I moved there because the family did," she tells people. "It was not ever on my radar. Oh, Flagstaff, Arizona. We should live there." Quote, she continued, "I think it's really important to find your place, especially in this age that we're in. We're all in our 50s, it's like, just find your place. Do what makes you happy." Quote, in the end, returning to Paedon, a place she once called home, felt like the right move for the reality star, who tells people it made sense to me because I already owned the house. Contrary to popular belief in my family, I did not buy it as an escape route, she reveals to people. Just putting that out there. I did buy it because it was always a dream of mine to have my old family home back in the family, so it made sense at the time. She adds, "Why keep living in a town where I don't know anybody? I don't have friends. Kody and I are completely separating. I'm not going to be a part of the family. There's no point in me being there. And I had a house in Paedon, so let's do that. And I gave myself 2 years to just settle and then figure stuff out. We're coming up on 2 years. In People's exclusive sneak peek of Sister Wives, Kody tells Robyn that he wants to know that God has been my wingman with you and that nobody can take you away. Kody Brown is making sure that his wife Robyn's martial status is clear. In People's exclusive sneak peek of the December 15th episode of Sister Wives, Robyn asks her husband if he is okay with her going to church without him as she plans to join her eldest daughters for the outing. He responds, "As long as you guys aren't blocking me out, I want to come sooner or later." The Brown family patriarch, 55, goes on to explain his reasoning for wanting to be in attendance, telling Robyn, "You don't want to go too long without me because I don't want some guy thinking you're a single mom." Kody knows from his own first-hand experience that Robyn, 46, has no shortage of interested suitors. There's a lot of men interested in Robyn, he recalls in a confessional. And they were sort of trying to get around me and to her. "The first time I saw you in our church, we made that gaze, that connection," he tells Robyn as she giggles. "No, I made that gaze," Robyn replies before Kody says, "Oh, no, 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 no. I looked longer. By the time you looked away, I actually said that was probably inappropriate, she is most likely married." Kody then recalls his first time meeting his future wife, who joined his plural marriage with Meri, Janelle and Christine in 2014. Since then, the other 3 sister wives have left the arrangement and now, Kody is only married to Robyn. "The first time I saw Robyn, the first time I ever laid eyes on her, I was leaning over the back of a chair, talking to a neighbor behind me and we locked eyes and I couldn't break away," he shares while grinning. He then asks Robyn for her own recollection of their meet cute and she teases, "You want to hear it? You like hearing this, don't you? I want to know that God has been my wingman with you and that nobody can take you away," he tells her. Robyn then shares her version of the story, saying, "I was sitting there with my cousin. I was looking around. I looked at you for a while and the thing that caught my eye as far as seeing you was your laugh lines, because I love laugh lines. And then you looked at me and a bolt of lightning shot for my body. I saw Kody for the first time at church and then I got my lightning bolt," she adds in a confessional. "And a month later, randomly, I met Kody and Meri on my cousin's lawn." Kody tells Robyn that he has no interest in history repeating itself, saying, "I don't want some guy doing that, looking at you and going, holding your gaze." He declares that he is mate guarding now, adding, "I am protecting the pride." Robyn makes it clear that he has nothing to worry about, saying, "I just have to say I'm married." After Kody asks her to see the rock on her finger, she responds, "I'll wear it. You don't need to worry. I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough that the guys would stay away from you," he says as Robyn laughs. The TLC alum tied the knot with Devid during a weekend-long ceremony in Utah in 2023 and she's looking back at her dress hunt. Christine Brown is opening up about her wedding dress shopping experience, 1 year after she and her husband tied the knot. On Friday, December 13th, the Sister Wives star, 52, shared a post to Instagram that gave her followers a behind-the-scenes look at wedding dress shopping. In the caption, she wrote candidly about feeling nervous about trying on dresses and feeling confident in them. "Thank you at Destry_D at Boda Bridal for my amazing wedding dress experience," she began the post, thanking the bridal boutique where she shopped. "I'm gonna be completely honest here, I'm a bigger girl and the thought of trying on wedding dresses in front of people was very intimidating. Thank goodness, Destry and her team made it such a positive, empowering and lovely experience," Brown continued. "I felt beautiful and sexy the whole time, even though some of those dresses were so tiny, I just didn't matter. I felt beautiful, so grateful for the incredible experience." In the photos, she also showed off her dress, which featured a plunging neckline with intricate beading detail. On the actual wedding day, she wore her blonde hair down her shoulder with loose curls and a half-up look. In other photos from the big day, she and her now husband Devid, 59, could be seen smiling at the camera and holding hands. Brown and Wooly tied the knot in October 2023 in Moab, Utah, in front of 330 guests. "It's a fairy tale," Brown told People exclusively at the time of the ceremony. "It's everything I never thought I would have. I get to walk down the aisle to Devid, him. Just looking at me the way that he does, it's a dream come true." Festivities for the couple's nuptials began on the night of Friday, October 4th, when all of their guests started the weekend with a scenic dinner cruise down the Colorado River. "We just like the idea of having as much family and friends there as possible," Brown told People ahead of the ceremony. "We're going to have so much fun." Wooly also opened up about Brown's wish to have a big white wedding for the first time. She wants to be able to wear a white dress and walk down the aisle with her dad, Wooly told People ahead of the nuptials. "She never got to do on her first marriage. She wants all the bells and whistles." Adds Brown, "It's true. I do want the big white wedding. I'm really very lucky, and very happy that someone let her go, because she's a unicorn," Wooly added. Brown has previously been candid about working hard to lose some weight. In March this year, she revealed on her Instagram stories that her husband often has a much easier time losing weight than she does. Brown has previously been candid about working hard to lose some weight. In March this year, she revealed on her Instagram stories that her husband often has a much easier time losing weight than she does. A few months ago, for health reasons, Devid quit drinking soda, quit eating sugar. "I put him on a few supplements and he loses 20 pounds, just like that," Brown said in a selfie video shared to her stories. 20 pounds. "Do you know how hard I work to lose 20 pounds? She joked. The situation where men can lose weight quicker and easier is absolute rubbish, Brown continued playfully in the clip. "That's just really super frustrating. I work so hard to lose that 20 pounds. The newlyweds first met on a dating website in 2022, and Brown was previously one of 4 women in polygamous marriage to Kody Brown along with wives Janelle, Meri and Robyn. They split in 2021 after 25 years together. She and Kody are parents to daughters Aspyn, 28, Mykelti, 27, Gwendlyn, 21, Ysabel, 20, Truely, 13, and son Paedon, 25. Meri Brown's inner circle has certainly shifted in recent years, but the Sister Wives star insists that she continues to have a close relationship with her child, Leon Brown, even if it's one that fans don't see or hear about very much. "We talk often," Meri told People in a recent interview. "They're doing well. As fans of Sister Wives know, 29-year-old Leon is Meri's only child with ex-husband Kody Brown. Leon came out as transgender and queer in June 2022 and uses they/them pronouns. Like some of the other Brown family children, Leon no longer appears on Sister Wives. Instead, Meri said, Leon uses social media to give the public small glimpses into their life. Whatever they want to put on social media is what people get to know about them, Meri explained. Meri noted that Leon's decision to keep parts of their life private is the reason she doesn't talk about them very often herself. Some fans have speculated online that Meri and Leon are estranged, which is not true. They, by their choice, have made a decision to not be super public, Meri said. "So, I don't talk about them so much. Leon is currently living in Denver, Colorado, while Meri resides in Utah. While Leon chooses to stay off of their family's show and mostly out of the spotlight altogether." Both Leon and their partner, Audrey Chris, were present at Christine Brown's wedding to Devid Wooly in October 2023, an event that neither Meri nor Kody were invited to attend. As the Ashley reported last year, Leon and Audrey, who is also transgender, had secretly tied the knot in October 2022 in a ceremony held at a residence in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The pair had been engaged since January 2019, when Leon proposed to Audrey at the Women's March in Washington, D.C. Viewers may remember Leon and Audrey discussing wedding plans on Sister Wives, before Leon stopped appearing on the TLC series. Despite neither of Leon's parents being present at their wedding, Meri has remained very supportive of Leon since their transition. However, the same cannot be said for Kody, who has reportedly not had a relationship with Leon since their gender-affirming top surgery. Leon revealed on social media in January 2023 that they had undergone the procedure at some point. Earlier this year, Meri discussed her relationship with Leon on the Sarah Fraser show, telling the host that, while Leon no longer appears on Sister Wives, she continues to receive comments about her child, not all of which are kind. "The commentary that I get about Leon is very polarizing," Meri said on the podcast. "I mean, it's going to be that way." Meri noted that while she appreciates the supportive comments she receives, she doesn't appreciate the hate that comes at me, which she said doesn't have any purpose or any value. Previously, the audience called out Robyn and Kody for their scripted fight scene. They felt that the couple were following a script and did many retakes. Later, viewers questioned the real relationship between Meri and her friends Andrea and Hilary. They weren't ready to believe that they were real friends. Now, fans have picked the latest scene to prove the show is scripted. Sister Wives fans upset with TLC for totally fake scene. Sister Wives fans have been accusing TLC for a long time of airing. Meri also stated on the podcast that despite not speaking publicly about Leon very often, they continue to have a really good relationship. Kody Brown says he's ready to go back to church, though his decision has seemingly little to do with religion itself. In a sneak peek of Sunday's episode of Sister Wives, Kody and his only remaining wife Robyn Brown discuss the possibility of returning to church, a conversation that began on last week's episode when the couple's adult daughters, Aurora and Brianna Brown, expressed to their mom that they wanted to start looking for a new church to attend. In the clip, Robyn asks Kody if he's okay with Aurora and Brianna going to church, to which Kody tells her, absolutely. However, when Robyn goes on to ask Kody if he's also okay with her joining the girls in their search for a new place of worship, Kody lets his wife know that he'll eventually be coming along, too. "As long as you guys aren't blocking me out," he says. "Like, I wanna come, sooner or later." Kody proceeds to tell Robyn that he's not down with her attending church for too long without him because he doesn't want men at these churches to think that Robyn is a single mom, the very thing that Robyn was when Kody met her. "There's a lot of men interested in Robyn and they were sort of trying to get around me and get to her," Kody tells viewers. Kody then reminds Robyn that church is where the two of them met years ago. And, according to Kody, instantly connected. "The first time I saw you in our church, we made that gaze, that connection," he says, to which Robyn giggles, like the shy wife Kody claims she is. While Robyn seems to recall her and Kody's meet cute differently, Kody insists that, after first seeing Robyn, he even told himself that his reaction was probably inappropriate, as he assumed she was married. "The first time I saw Robyn, the first time I ever laid eyes on her, I was leaning over the back of a chair talking to a neighbor behind me, and we locked eyes and I couldn't break away," Kody says, before referring to God as his wingman. "I don't want some guy doing that, looking at you and going, I'm holding your gaze," Kody later says in the clip. "I'm protecting the pride." While Robyn's version of her first Kody encounter remains slightly different than Kody's, she goes on to stroke her spiral-haired spouse's ego by revealing her first impression of him. "I looked at you for a while and the thing that caught my eye as far as seeing you was your laugh lines, because I love laugh lines," she says. "And then, you looked at me and a bolt of lightning shot through my body," Robyn adds. According to Robyn, a month after being impaled by Kody's lightning bolt, she ran into Kody and then wife Meri Brown on her cousin's lawn. At the end of the clip, Robyn assures Kody that she won't be walking into any churches without waving her wedding ring around to let all the interested men know she's off her rocker the market. "I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough that guys would stay away from ya," Kody adds, while admiring Robyn's man-repellent ring. Sister Wives star Kody Brown thinks Christine Brown has a new guy on her mind as she gets ready to take off to Utah. It looks like this shared husband finds Christine losing out by leaving him. He said that he believes she won't find anything better than what she gets from him and their family. So, on the next episode of the TLC show, it looks like Kody attempts to process all of this. Sister Wives. Kody Brown can't let go of Christine Brown. It looks like Kody Brown took a huge blow to his ego with more of this on the way. Without meaning to, it seems that he shows his cards for all to see. After what Papa Brown said in the last few episodes, the writing is on the wall. His bruised ego causes him to strike back with some disparaging thoughts. Sure, he's mad that Christine Brown didn't ask him if she could move his stuff out of the house. With that said, he's equally perturbed that she had the gall not to ask him if she could leave. So, Kody Brown made it clear, he doesn't want her to leave him. But after spouting off all the things that his third wife's departure will do to him, he forgot to mention something else. He never told Christine that he loved her and wanted her to stay. For that reason, that might have got him some leverage with his estranged wife if he did. But it doesn't look like his pride would ever let him go there. Kody's jealousy comes through. Kody doesn't like Christine sounding so independent, which he pointed out in the last Sister Wives episode. But something else came out as he moaned about her leaving. He said she is moving to Utah because she thinks the distance will get rid of his stink, so she can date some guy. It sounds as if Kody thinks Christine has another guy in her sights. Furthermore, he doesn't seem to like it one bit. The Sister Wives patriarch sounds jealous. Remember how he said a while back he heard rumors from his other wives that Christine was unhappy and ready to leave? This left him livid that she told another wife or two but not him. With that said, has he heard a few more rumors from his other sister wives' brides about Christine's new plans? Oddly, he brought up the possibility of Christine having her eyes set on a guy that's not Kody Brown. Sister Wives, Christine sitting pretty. The viewers can't say enough about how great Christine Brown looks these days. She has a glow of happiness about her not often seen on the screen in the past. But now with her decision made, she feels empowered. Christine recently described the aftermath of her decision this way on the Sister Wives screen. While Christine Brown claims she is waiting for a while to start dating. Who knows, she's got a lot to give a life partner. She couldn't do enough to please Kody Brown, and from where the viewers sat, he was a lucky man. But he seemed to take it all for granted. Plus, this newly single Sister Wives celebrity also said goodbye to polygamy. She left that lifestyle behind for good. So, any new relationship she has in the future will be between her and one partner. She's not sharing a husband ever again. But now it looks like Kody's anger stems from jealousy, as he seems to think Christine leaving is all about moving on to another man. He can't hear what she's said to him about a no-touching, love-less marriage. That's how she sees her relationship with Kody, and she doesn't want that. But it sounds like the shared husband won't take the responsibility or even some of it, for the things gone wrong. He also said she can't do better than what he's offered her in the Sister Wives family. So, it seems safe to say the green-eyed monster came out in Kody Brown over Christine Brown's departure. Sister Wives star Christine Brown shows Robyn Brown she's not always right after sharing her latest words of wisdom on the TLC series. So, Robyn offered a prediction on a recent episode about her fellow co-wife. But at least a year has passed since the time the episode aired and the time that they filmed it. With that said, the youngest bride pulled a little ditty out of her bag of personal experiences. But now, a year later, Christine proves her co-wife missed the mark on that one. Sister Wives, Robyn Brown shares one of her boohoo experiences. Robyn Brown seemed shaken up during last week's episode as Christine Brown spoke to her co-wives. She talked about her plans to leave Kody Brown and the family behind. Both these co-wives admit they are not close. So, Robyn's flood of emotions seemed like overkill to many Sister Wives viewers. But Robyn suddenly sat in a seat of authority on divorce, as she's been through it. Sister Wives star Christine Brown shows Robyn Brown she's not always right after sharing her latest words of wisdom on the TLC series. So, Robyn offered a prediction on a recent episode about her fellow co-wife. But at least a year has passed since the time the episode aired and the time that they filmed it. With that said, the youngest bride pulled a little ditty out of her bag of personal experiences. But now, a year later, Christine proves her co-wife missed the mark on that one. Sister Wives, Robyn Brown shares one of her boohoo experiences. Robyn Brown seemed shaken up during last week's episode as Christine Brown spoke to her co-wives. She talked about her plans to leave Kody Brown and the family behind. Both these co-wives admit they are not close. So, Robyn's flood of emotions seemed like overkill to many sister wives viewers. But Robyn suddenly sat in a seat of authority on divorce, as she's been through it, decided that Christine's departure was partly due to a failure on his part for not taking control. So, now Robyn Brown and her two remaining co-wives face taking a few steps back in time. They get to live the life of their female ancestors where the husband ruled the household. So, while Christine enjoys her new single life, Robyn will need to ask Kody's permission for things if he follows through on his patriarchal plan. Sister wives. Robyn doesn't compare to Christine. Christine Brown starts her single life off by living in a home in Utah that is worth close to $1 million. Robyn said she started her single life out broke. She had to borrow money for gas just to make a visit to Kody Brown's home before they were married. So, money woes bogged down the single mom before she married Kody. This likely had an effect on the kids as well. While Robyn Brown says her kids had a hard time with the divorce, maybe that has to do with how things transpired. They were introduced to a new lifestyle. At the time, Robyn dated Kody Brown, but as much as Christine Brown would like to date, she's putting it on hold. She thought Christine didn't think this through and suggested the ramifications of her leaving will be too much to handle for her co-wife. The fourth wife claimed her divorce from the biological father of her three older kids still affects them even today. Robyn didn't think Christine knows what she was doing to herself or her children by leaving Kody Brown. Christine Brown living her best life, but Kody Brown isn't. Jump ahead to real time today and Christine claims she's never been happier. Christine believed that Kody thought more about Robyn than he did about her. After decades of marriage to this man, he shut her off from intimacy. As far as her children are concerned, Kody hardly saw them at all, according to this sister wives' mom. So, that isn't a change at all. When you look at the big picture, Christine made it out of this plural marriage before Kody put his new patriarchal rules and procedures in place. His rage put him over the edge and now the other wives likely pay for this. He decided that Christine's departure was partly due to a failure on his part for not taking control. So, now Robyn Brown and her two remaining co-wives face taking a few steps back in time. They get to live the life of their female ancestors where the husband ruled the household. So, while Christine enjoys her new single life, Robyn will need to ask Kody's permission for things if he follows through on his patriarchal plan. Sister wives. Robyn doesn't compare to Christine. Christine Brown starts her single life off by living in a home in Utah that is worth close to $1 million. Robyn said she started her single life out broke. She had to borrow money for gas just to make a visit to Kody Brown's home before they were married. So, money woes bogged down the single mom before she married Kody. This likely had an effect on the kids as well. While Robyn Brown says her kids had a hard time with the divorce, maybe that has to do with how things transpired. They were introduced to a new lifestyle at the time. Robyn dated Kody Brown, but as much as Christine Brown would like to date, she's putting it on hold. She's waiting until Truely Brown, 12, gets acclimated to their new lifestyle. Not until then does she plan to bring a new man into her life. When Christine asked her 12-year-old daughter how she felt about her mom dating, Truely surprisingly offered a very grown-up answer. She told her mom that she liked things the way they are now. Truely is the only child left at home for this sister wives' mom. So, she opted to give it some time to help Truely transition into their new lifestyle and new home. Now about a year has gone by since Robyn made her divorce comparison. She claimed that she had a tough ride with her divorce and then suggested this is what Christine Brown should expect. But that smile on Christine Brown's face says otherwise. It doesn't look as if Christine is suffering from her decision, as Robyn Brown suggested. She's also the first one to say that her departure was a good move on her part. She's said this both on and off the TLC screen. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.